good morning. This is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to do a read for the 24th today. Boils down to a 6. All boils down to a 13 today, down to a 4. Rebuilding foundation. Our foundation at 4 of Wands energy. The moon is into Leo today. Got quite a few different energies today. Mars is trining Pluto. Strong self-confidence, courage, ambition. Mars is in Taurus energy. The moon is squaring off with Uranus, and that's headstrong, eccentric, kind of irritable, abnormal tendencies. The moon trining Pluto could try to overcome difficulties and obstacles. Could be with violence. So we have to be careful today with his energy, with Pluto, Mars and Pluto. We've been feeling that energy for the last couple days. Even yesterday, the energy was pretty strong with Pluto. We've been feeling that energy for the last few days, actually. And now the moon is opposing Saturn this evening. All this energy is in the evening. And that energy is restrictions, could be some depression, being introverted, could feel lonely or abandoned with the moon, and also maybe conflict or not, or addressing issues with the wives or mother issues, because of the moon is that feminine energy, emotions, and so let's just dip into the energy for the twins. I'm feeling like the masculine might be having that are in karmic relationships, they might be having issues with. There's a card hidden in here. I just saw a card hidden in here. Let's see what this card is. There's a couple of them. The Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords, and 10 of Wands. Sword of Truth, 4 of Swords, rest and retreat, meditation, being introverted, going within, laying on a sword of truth, and heartbreak, disappointment, and ending obligations, that old cycle, ending these obligations. So that's a little side message for you. So I call in angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations. I call the elements fire, earth, air, water, ether, the winds and messengers of the universe. Okay, so I call in the energy of the twins, the collective on a twin flame journey, the masculine and the feminine energy. And today is February 24th, 2021. What's the energy for them today? What do we need to know at this time? What kind of guidance can I give the twins? What kind of guidance? Queen of Swords, the Hangman, Neptune. Balancing, juggling, 10 of Wands, ending obligations. There's the 10 of Wands again. So there's definitely something going on here in their minds, that Aquarius energy, and Saturn is Aquarius energy. Neptune, the Pisces, juggling here, trying to find balance, ending obligations, that fire sign here. The Fountain, to be. There's the 10 of Cups, the World, Saturn. Wow. And fear and anxieties. That's all from that Mars and that Pluto and trining Pluto, Moon, and Uranus squaring off. There's the 4 of Pentacles and the 4-4 energy. And here's the abandonment energy here. Okay, so what I'm getting is that I don't have a place to put my stuff. Is the 4 of Pentacles is this hold here. There's a hold, hanging on to something. Being headstrong, being stubborn. The 4 of Swords reflecting. So a lot of 4 energy I'm getting. And then the 4 before the Swords, so 4 energy. And then here's the 5 of Pentacles. We're really reflecting on releasing. We're shifting energy from the subconscious into the conscious here. Is abandonment issues. Things are coming to surface. And reflecting on these things. So they're coming to surface, that's what I'm getting, and releasing. So we're really going within. Those are some really powerful energies with the Mars. That's action, that's that masculine energy, trining off with Pluto. And Pluto's that shift in balance. And then the moon squaring off with Uranus, wanting to take that leap of faith. And the moon is emotions and One of the energies that I got from the research from that is the moon squaring off with Uranus is irritable, headstrong, abnormal tendencies. Also, self-harm could be in that energy too. So it's very, so you really have to be grounded and centered. And this energies are going to last for a few days, even a few days before it's been happening. It's been in the element because yesterday's energy was really, the Mars was opposing Pluto yesterday too. So control issues were happening yesterday, pushing productivity along. The Cancer, yeah, a lot of energy with the Mars yesterday. I'm trying to read my notes, but today the with the moon squaring off with Uranus and the moon opposing Saturn here, but there's a heavenly energy here. It's beautiful. This 10 of Cups with this Neptune. So this is that spiritual. So we have that energy and to be the fountain here. So with all of these energies around in the world here, karma, Saturn, Neptune, the fountain to be, and this 10 of Cups and all these spiritual cards, that's that, the Sun and Pisces energy is, that's helping us to kind of center us a little bit of our emotions. And then the moon shifting from Cancer to Leo. So let's see what this is, because it's some dark stuff here. Ending obligations, fear and anxieties, going within. I want to read this card because we already know it's fear is anxiety, but I feel it's more with this, all these intense energies. Imagined misery here. Imagine or inflated concerns, worry and anxiety, muddled thoughts, being overwhelmed. That's the 10 of Wands, is an overwhelming feeling. A crippling cycle, irrational suffering, or sleeping difficulties. Okay, a man wakes from a nightmare still caught in the shadows of anxiety. His fears, concerns, and regrets point sharply at him like sinister foes. His thoughts have piled up in his sleep, steeped in worry and doubt, creating a very intimate brand of misery. He can feel the darkness closing in. The Nine of Swords challenges to sift reality out from the imaginary. So, irrational thinking, and that's that, the rational thinking is that moon squaring off with Uranus and also moon opposing Saturn energy is like dreams can become cyclical. Deal with the facts and ground yourself in the rational. Your peace and mind depends on it. So that's really important because this 10 of Wands here is of obligations or feeling overwhelmed. A stagnant energy, running idle, a burden that has crept away slowly, a time to reconnect with passions and motivations, taking on too much, not saying no, a lack of balance, maintenance at an expense of growth. So the combination here, this is, we're seeing all of this. We're seeing this, it's being exposed, it's being surfaced. And I'm getting the chills on both sides, my masculine and the feminine, on both ends here. But there's a struggle to find this balance here. And then there's this Queen of Swords in our mind and our thoughts. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. But Neptune rules Pisces. And that Neptune is the mystical. It's the spiritual. It's going into the depths of the waters. You think of Neptune like the ocean. There's so many different realms of emotions and depths and mystery. And so that's what all this is. But the 10 of Cups is under it. So that's that heavenly energy. It's that very highly spiritual card here. And Saturn, the world, is this new world, new beginning. So we're struggling here. And the fountain is saying just to go with this flow. To be centered and be aligned and be grounded. Okay. So the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the 5 of Coins is abandonment issues. Realizing that, binding, feeling bound, restricted. And then Jupiter comes out here. This is a spiritual card, Jupiter. It's the Sphinx, the Sword of Truth here. The Queen of Swords of Truth. That Sword of Truth card that came out is facing the east of new beginnings. Restriction, hanging on to, letting go of. We're really meditating on these energies and understanding it, but the Wheel of Fortune is coming in Jupiter. And it's a change, a shift that's happening here, and the wheels turning and ending of the cycle is 10-10 energy again. We got 10-10-10 energy here, so a lot of ending of those cycles. I'm gonna pull one more for this, for the Eight of Swords with this energy, that binding energy. There's a knowing there, a spiritual knowing, and there's the Magician Mercury. There you go. So there's the spiritual cards. There's some sadness today. Really thinking about these energies, things are surfacing, and I just did an SRT meditation to pull some more of those energies out of my subconscious to release that, and that's what this is. And there's a knowing that there needs to be released. We have to let go of those energies to clean, write that clean, slate clean. So there's the Wheel of Fortune is we are going to get our wish. We're going to get our fortune. This Two of Wands, there's a spiritual knowing. There's a knowing here, which is wonderful. We know it's there. And now we're releasing and letting go. And this Magician is manifesting that with Mercury gone direct the last few days. And it's still in shadow phase. So the shadow phase is still dealing with these energies yet until like March 13th, where we're clean out of that shadow phase energy. But manifesting above, so below. The infinity symbol showing up twice in here. So being in that being in your center is really important, that centeredness. The Queen of Swords with the Hangman here is independent, confident. That's that Leo energy. And there's action here. So she's in her mind, and this Hangman energy is, the Hangman is holding himself back and her back and seeing the truth in everything. A different higher perspective, a spiritual perspective of knowing things. Or the Two of Wands is spiritual energy stepped in. So this is independence and confidence that we have with that Leo moon energy. A strong confidence with Mars squaring off with Pluto also. Courage and ambition. There's some courage energy there. With a balance and ending obligations here of the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands here. The King of Pentacles. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. At that Capricorn energy, that sword of truth, again, the sword of truth keeps on to show up with this Queen of Swords energy. So there's a lot of truth being seen with this moon is illuminating a lot of things. And the sun, the fire, that Leo Lion Gate energy is this King of Pentacles. That Uranus is in Taurus, and Mars is in Taurus too. So that earth energy of in the 3D here is in being is in the 3D with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, stubborn but determined, with a combination of that Leo energy and seeing truth here. Okay, this card wants to come out. Six of Swords, really want to go towards their peace. And that's the card that wanted to come out over here. But the Six of Swords is really going towards their peace, coming out of these rough waters, and really going towards that sun, that light. And the to be fountain with the Ten of Cups is a spiritual card. And look at the sun wants to come out here. A Six of Swords came out again, so that was meant to be there. And then the sun flipped around here. So let's try this again. So they're going towards this peace here, being centered, masculine and feminine in the same boat. Here's Mars here. There's the Tower moment. There's the Tower. And then here's the star here. Destined, fated, wish. This is Aquarius energy here. So Saturn's in Aquarius. Pluto's in Capricorn here. And this is Mars. Mars is in Taurus here. So there's a Tower moment here, those walls coming down, but they're really going towards their peace and going towards that light, the fountain and the Ten of Cups energy. And it's destined and fated. They're following their path, their mission, and the ending of old structures. The World, change, new beginning, travel, fears of that. 21 energy. This is 1221 energy, by the way. The Twinflame energy, the Hangman in the World is 1221 energy. Five of Wands and Six of Wands here with that fire here. So the Five of Wands is fighting this energy. The moon opposing Saturn here is restrictions, but there's a victory in that energy. And there's also insincere separation from wife or mother, could feel lonely or abandoned energy here, and that's that abandonment here. But there's a fight there, this Five of Wands, of fighting this off, and there's a victory with it. This is the High Priestess, and that's that feminine energy. That's that feminine energy. The High Priestess, Divine Feminine. Another Wands, a Seven of Wands, standing their ground. So that's that Leo energy in here. And that's a 10 of Wands, 5, 6, 7, and Wands. 5, 6, 7, significant. It's going through stage one, like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We're going through those stages. The High Priestess is a Divine Feminine here, and she's balanced, intuitive, evolved into her higher self. There's a knowing there. She's standing her ground, and then fighting here, and then there's this victory. There's a victory at the end. Very dense and energy here. I'm actually having a hard time reading it. So let's see. Let's do the energy for today. Can I have the energy for the masculine, please? The masculine energy. So this Tower moment's happening today. It's very beautiful outside too. Very beautiful. The sun's out. It's warm. It's warming up here. And to be in that energy, that's, you could feel that spirit. You can feel that spirit there. You can feel that. But all this in the 3D is removing. It's removing from the surface. The energy for the masculine, please, for today. All tied up, yes. That's the 8 of Swords. All tied up. 23 down to 5. Through this shift and change in the 3D. Door to romance. The doors have opened. That 10 of Cups. The masculine and feminine want that. They're independent. They're very confident energy. So they're fighting all this old energy, releasing from that. Things that are binding them. There's a knowing and magician. They're coming out of this energy. They're releasing that. The feminine. So in the masculine, the Mars energy, the 3D, the masculine energy is releasing from those things with Mars trining Pluto. Strong self-confidence, courage, ambition. That energy is eager to work, try to overcome difficulties and obstacles with violence. So this could be fighting, a lot of fighting with this Tower moments here. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands here. There's the feminine. The masculine is really fighting to end these relationships or low vibrational energies. Getting a lot of spiritual burps. Excuse me. The feminine energy, please. Adjacent possibilities. Different doors are opening up for the feminine. Into her higher self, her purpose. Masculine and feminine together. Angel of love, beautiful. That's the 10 of Cups, the Neptune, the fountain in this world, this new beginning here. So everything is around them, but in that center point, in this cornucopia, the joy, happiness, bliss. The angel of love, 49 down to a 13. Today is boiled down to a 13, and it's boiled down to a 4. Today's 13, ending of these old cycles, and then 4. So we're going to be going through that energy for a little bit yet. But the angel of love is, I love to see this because that's the essence of the divine feminine here. In that moon card, and she's in Leo today, so the moon is in Leo, so it's trining with Pluto, squaring off with Uranus. That's that fire, that's that Leo energy, that lion gate, that sun energy. It's illuminating things. The Sphinx, the magician is the Wheel of Fortune is facing the east there, that sun, and then the magician, these are all the elements, and so is the magician here. So very powerful, Mercury and Jupiter. Moonology for today, for the masculine. It's time to take action. That's that Aries energy. That Mars rules Aries. It's time to take action. So that's that Aries energy, that fire too. Feminine. It's time to breathe, the feminines. Masculine and feminine together. Masculine and feminine together. Prosperity lies ahead. Abundance. Beautiful. Working through your fears. Releasing. Coming out of there. There's a victory coming out of all that. There's a victory. Excuse me. Angels and ancestors for the masculine for today. The sun, beautiful. That's the sun, that Leo energy. Yeah, that's the sun is enjoy success and happiness. Masculine or feminine, please. Fire guardian, yes. Ignite your passions. It's trine here. Mars trining Pluto here. Ignite your passions, that fire, that element of fire, of ambition. There's the medicine mother too. That's the moon energy. And that's honor your inner knowing. This Two of Wands, that inner knowing. That's that moon and Leo here, that fire element of the spiritual knowing. Again, we have another infinity symbol, and that third eye opened up. Earth guard and healing. I'm leaving that in a card there. Masculine and feminine together. Oracle, the oracle. Yes, wait for important information. And there's Mother Earth here. So a lot of maternal energy here. She's in her element, the fire. It's time to breathe. Different doors are opening up. But this wait for important information, this oracle card here. And this Mother Earth energy, this healing, nurturing, this moon energy in this fire element here is very powerful. Wow. This reborn, this rebirthing energy, the spirit rebirthing, the masculine and feminine rebirthing here, of ending of all these old cycles, and they're fighting now. They're ending those, putting an end to all those old dark energies and fears and whole heavy weights that are weighing us down. That fire is coming together and illuminating that. Beautiful. I'm going to pull one Akashic, please. Just one for the masculine and feminine today for this energy. I'm doing something a little bit different today because of this energy. One Akashic record for the masculine and feminine today, please. Teacher and mentor. Okay. And then war and battle here. A lot of, it looks like, to me, isn't this like a gray area here? Like a gray area. That's what's going on. Yeah, war and battle, a teacher and mentor. He's the teacher, the 3D, everything, these lessons, these karmic lessons of teacher, mentor. We have growing from that. We have an inner knowing. And the war and battle is through peace, through love, the 10 of Cups, to be centered in our heart, doing something different. But the war and battle is coming to an end of all these things, and that's that Pluto energy. Pluto is war, Mars is war. So it's coming to an end and fighting these old energies. And this Mother Earth here is winning here. And she's coming in and she's healing, honor the inner knowing, and feeling loved and comforted, this nurturing energy. Wow. Let me pull a Soul Truth card too for today. On whom am I placing blame right now? On whom am I placing blame right now? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Take responsibility on whom you are placing blame right now. Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live here. And that's that nurturing Mother Earth energy, the moon energy. It's in Leo. She's on fire today. And the courage she has, the divine feminine, that courage, that feminine energy. Live here. Make a choice to do it. Even if you don't feel ready, listen to your heart. You will be led. Following your heart. The infinity symbol is really important today to be centered, that interconnectedness with the masculine and feminine, that 0 point energy. So really be in your center. That's your message today. Send you love and light. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. Oh, also, if you're interested in readings, I do readings. So my information's below. I had someone put in a comment and ask if I did readings. So I do readings. You'll get your reading within a couple days. So just message me. My email is below. And so if you're interested, let me know. Bye-bye.